Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Unacademy. So today we are going to discuss another question, answer of another question of public administration. Today we are going to discuss administrative behavior. Just 1 second. So we are going to discuss administrative behavior. So in administrative behavior, we have leadership, policy formulation, decision making, communication, motivation, and moral. So leadership, it can be asked you as a 20 to 60 mark, policy formulation 20 mark, decision making, Herbert Simon, it is a 60 mark question. Just 1 second. Communication is authority 20 mark, motivation, it is a 60 mark, Maslow, Hosberg, and moral is also a 20 mark question. So this way you will be get question in your exam. Administrative behavior, leadership, policy formulation, decision making, communication, moral, motivation. So just look at the previous year question and we discuss one by one. So these are all previous year question that has been asked from 2017 to 2011. In 2018 mains there was no question, so probably they will ask you one question this year 2019. So the question they have asked in 2017 is discuss Herbert Simon's model of decision making, comment on to the extension of Simon's model. Second, in 2000s, they have asked communication is the broad stream of administrative organization. So you have to write about communication. Define motivation. Theory of motivation propounded by McGregor and Abraham Maslow in a comparative context. So Abraham McGregor, it is administrative theory. McGregor group theory, X theory, Y managerial philosophy. So you need to compare Maslow with McGregor. Decision making is heart of administrative system. It contains varying degree of fact and value. So value fact paradigm of Herbert Simon you need to answer. It is 20 mark question. What is motivation? How Herbert's theory of motivation is deviation from Maslow's need based motivation theory? It is a direct question. We will discuss. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. First we will take this question, Herbert Simon's model of decision making. Okay, so this is Herbert Simon's model of decision making. Extension to Simon's model, 60 mark question. So you need to write 600 word in it. So again, as usual, the answer is consist of 3 part: the intro, body, conclusion, and in this conclusion you need to write this extension, and here you need to write about 3 theorists. Who are them? Apart from some criticism, extension, 3 theorists we have discussed in our regular class, the theorist idea. Lindblom, Amit Ijnoi, and Droz. Lindblom, incremental model of decision making. Ijnoi, mixed scan model, and Droz, optimal model. Clear? So this is extension to Simon's model. You need to write about Lindblom's idea, incremental model, Ijnoi's idea, mixed scan model, and Droz's idea, optimal model. Clear? In this way, you need to write. Okay. So we'll start the introduction. Here, so we write that Simon, he is belongs to the behavioral group of theorists. Yes, Simon belongs to the behavioral group of theorists. He is inspired from whom? Chester Bernard. Chester Bernard also gave the idea of decision making, and Simon is influenced from Chester Bernard, who is known as first behavioralist. Okay, Bernard is known as first behavioralist. After that, you write that Simon has criticized classical idea or classical theorist. Whom he criticized? He criticized all. He criticized Taylor, Fayol, Gulick, or Bick. He criticized their idea. So we'll discuss what idea he criticized. That how Simon has given his theorization by criticizing the idea of classical theorist. Okay, Rakesh, good afternoon. So before that, some information I need to give you that Unacademy, the India's largest learning platform, will help you in your preparation while you are sitting in your home. So the main aim of the main aim of Unacademy is to democratize education in India. So you can prepare by staying at home, and here in Unacademy Live Plus platform, you can get 30 hours of class every day, structured in both English and Oriya by top educator, and they are giving 8 optional and GS for OPSC. So the exam covered is OCS, ASO, CT, B.Ed, CPSC and OMC. So with one subscription you can watch every class, and this is a subscription fees 1400, 350, 56, and after you using this code IDeepak10, you can get this 6 month 5. So this is very easy comparative to a school student's tuition fees. 5,000 for 6 months is very easy. With it you can clear a OPSC exam, and this is 8 optional along with GS you can get with only 6,000. So this is home science by Purushottam Sir, Digvijay Sir, history, Oriya literature, psychology, political science, sociology, geography, and I am taking public administration optional. So 8 optional you will get in Unacademy platform, 8 optional plus GS, and this is a crash course optional for OPSC mains exam. It has started in 5 November, where the probable question and answer are discussed. This is first paper, and this is the second paper will start from 16 November, and all this educator will take second paper. This is a 12th batch Samiksha course for OCS Foundation, and this is one content marathon batch which has started in 1 November. This is daily current affair every day 7:30 to 7:50. Yes, about me, I have more than 5 years experience in teaching public administration. I have appeared in UPSC CSC mains and OCS interview. I have written a book. This is the book I have written. This is for OPSC mains. It contains everything you need for your exam. Complete syllabus, previous year model question, model answer, ARC report, everything it contains. Yes, how you should approach study public administration. You must remember the syllabus and understand the interrelation between different units. Read some unit of paper 1, paper 2 together. Analyze previous year question and make structural note. Yes, I am teaching public administration. The course plan, it is a 4-month long course. We discuss both paper 1, paper 2 in a comprehensive manner. We will discuss all previous year question paper, more than 150 plus question we are going to discuss. Our focus is on answer writing and how you add current information in your answer. So this is for today. So again, go back to our question. So this is a question we are discussing today, discuss Herbert Simon's model of decision making and comment on the extension to Simon's model. So after writing about Herbert Simon's, you need to include the idea of Lindblom, Amit Ijnoy and Gross. This is the answer of this question. So this is introduction. You need to introduce who is Simon. Simon is a behavioral group of theorists. Simon's is influenced from decision making of Chester Bernard, who is known as first behavioralist. Bernard is known as first behavioralist. After that, Simon is critical of classical theorists, means he criticized the classical idea that so-called Taylor-said scientific management, that he said, Simon said, it is not science, it is again based on rule of thumb. This is Simon criticized. He said that the principle given by these classical theorists was pompous slogan. He said that they are pompous slogan. They fail when face reality. Okay, for example, he said the unity of command conflict with specialization, span of control conflict with hierarchy. So he said that they are pompous slogan. They fail when face reality. It may be a question. It may be, you may get a question like this. That question might, the principle of classical theorists fail when face reality. 20 mark. So it may give the name of Simon or not. You need to interpret it. So the principle of classical theorists fail when face reality. Okay. So this is the introduction. You can write about Simon, 100-word introduction. You will write. After that we go to the body. So you write the body. I'm just giving about 4 to 5 idea on the basis of. Okay, Puspanjali, you take subscription tomorrow. Please use that my code. Okay, I Deepak 10. Don't forget to use that code. That is important. I Deepak 10. You use that code. You will get this in the video link also, and you will get 10% subscription. Okay, so in this body, what you write, I will give you point that how to remember this Simon's question. First point is fact value paradigm, and there is a 20 marker also here. Just look a 20 marker comp related to this. Yes, decision making lies at the heart of administration. It contains varying degree of value fact judgment. So this is first point, value fact paradigm. So Simon said that administration is a series of decision making. Administration is a series of decision making. So administration consists of series of decision making. He said that politics administration. He said politics decision making is value based on value. That the chief minister listen Puspanjali, frankly speaking, we have the fourth part, means there is fourth section, comprehensive course on paper 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we are taking paper comprehensive course paper 4, that is paper 2 section A. So this will complete, and the next month in December I will start a new batch, December 21. So it will continue. So December after means I will start a new batch. So if you take a subscription now, you can continue watch this, and after that you will join the new batch. So whatever we are continuing today, it is paper 2 section A part. So you will continue with this, and after new batch again you will continue. Okay. So politics value and administration is based on both fact plus value. So try to understand. Politics is consist of value. He said political decision is value. For example, our Prime Minister said by 2022, house to everyone, every that we give this, we give that. That is value based. Value and fact. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. It is fact. 2 plus 2 may be 5. It is value. So politics is value based, but administrative decision is based on both fact and value. Clear? So here administration is consist of value also, but science always is based on fact, no value. So as we found that administration is consist of both fact and value, so the classical idea of science of administration is false. Okay, so the classical idea of science of administration is false. So here Simon proved the classical theorists wrong. Their concept of their concept of science of administration is being made wrong by classical theorists. So you got your answer. Value, fact. Politics is using value in decision making, administration, fact and value. So value fact dichotomy or paradigm in decision making. It is first idea. After that Simon said that the second idea of Simon is program decision making, non-program decision making. What is that? PD or program decision making, that is a regular decision, predictable decision. On PD, irregular decision. On predictable decision. Okay, so regular decision success is more, here success is less. For example, you people, you wake up in the morning, do your work, after that join the class, you read, it is predictable. What is unpredictable? Suppose there is no electricity, no water, so how will you manage without electricity, without water, how you continue your study? So that is unpredictable decision. So now what do you think in organization now, as organization operate in a dynamic environment, the chances of more non-programming decision is high, that a administrator is bound to take more non-programming decision. For example, I can give example of COVID-19. In the COVID-19, during the COVID-19 pandemic, every administrator, be it the DM, the sub collector, the BDO, Tahsildar, everyone take non-programmed decision. That means the situation is very dynamic, volatile, no one knew about the outcome. So non-programmed decision making become high during COVID-19. Clear? But non-programming decision making result into low success. But how we need to it is result into low success, but as an administrator we want more success in organization. So what do? We convert the non-program decision making into program decision making using IT, computer and latest tool and technology. So you write that NPD PD. So non-program decision into programming decision using IT. So while writing an answer on IT, you can mention about Simon's idea of this. Simon said that to convert non-NPD to PD, we use IT. What is the third idea? The third idea of Simon is about decision making. He said decision making has 3 steps. Collect information, different method or different step and choice. So decision making consists of three steps. First, you collect information. Second, different method or different step to uh, reach your goal. And last is choice. You take choice means one step that give more success than other. Okay, so this is choice. Decision making three step. After that, the fourth idea of Simon is bounded rationality model. This is fourth idea. Fifth idea is concept of administrative man. So we'll discuss the two idea. After that, after this idea, we need to write about Lindblom, Ijnoi, Dross. Lindblom, incremental model of decision making. Ijnoi, mix scan model. Dross, optimal model. Try to understand, very simple. Incremental model means increment. You can call during COVID-19, the administration take incremental decision. What is that? Suppose today we are administrator, you are DM. You initiate a lockdown. After that you change it. After 10 days you found that no, shutdown will not have lockdown. After that containment zone. After that rapid testing. So what is this? These are incremental decision. That means you are not taking a decision that is applied for 1 month or 2 months. Incremental basis. You take a decision. After 2 days you change it. After 2 days you change it. Increment. This is incremental decision making. Lindblom, very simple. Incremental decision making. That means not a fixed decision. You can change it. Whenever you face problem, you change it. This is incremental. And during COVID-19, all administration use or resort to that incremental model of decision making. Ijnoi said that mix can. He said no, decision making is not rational or incremental. It is a mix of both rational and incremental. Draws optimal. Optimal means optimum benefit, best benefit. So what is optimal model? Lindblom said that, Dross said that there are different steps to reach the goal. This is goal. There are different steps. So at a particular time, step 1 may be successful, step 2 or step 3. So you need to take or choose one step that give you maximum profit, minimum loss. This is Dross optimal model. Okay, just 2 point I will give you. Bounded rationality. What is bounded rationality? Simon said that absolute rationality decision making propounded by a Taylor is not successful because a administrator have many constraints. What are the constraints? Time, staff, finance, outside environment, superior, organizational policy. Clear? So these are the constraint an administrator face. Okay, so this constraint result into, this is known as decision making environment. So your decision, you as an administrator, your decision depend on all this: time, staff, finance, organization, policy, outside environment, your superior, your subordinate. So this result into bounded rationality. Okay, So you can draw this diagram: decision making environment, bounded rationality model of Simon. So optimum decision cannot be possible, so you need to draw one diagram. So this is bounded rationality. That means you cannot have a 100% correct result every time. So 100% correct result every time is not possible. This is bounded rationality by Simon. After that, Taylor have given an idea, economic man. I think you have heard economic man. That means he want to make every worker best potential. But Simon said that the concept of economic man is not possible, or the concept of social man is also not preferable. So what he said? Administrative man. Simon's idea of administrative man. Simon said that administrative men take best decision with the available resource in the organization. So he reject the classical idea of economic man and he go for administrative man. So this is the fifth idea of Simon. So with this fifth idea, you can write Simon question. Fact value, PD and PD, decision making process, bounded rationality model, the concept of administrative man. After that, Lindblom, Ijnoi, Dross. Okay, just remember this, your answer is done. This one page. Fact value dichotomy in decision making, PD, NPD, the process of decision making, bounded rationality model, administrative man, Lindblom, Ijnoi, Dross. Clear? So this is the answer of this question. Herbert Simon's decision making, comment on extension to Simon's model. The next class we will discuss this. Communication is the broad stream of administrative organization. Okay, so we will meet in the next class. We will discuss how communication, how you write, giving the idea of other theorists, be it classical, human relation, behavioral. That from this theorist idea you can write the answer. Okay, so we meet in the next class, and you Puspanjali, you can take the subscription. Just I will you take a subscription, you can continue with this class. You watch the previous class and you continue with the next batch. Okay, so meet you in the next class. Thank you everyone. And today you must watch a class at 5 p.m. There is a orientation batch, you can watch that. So